Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It has been a minute since I have been in front of a camera. Wow. If you see stuff in my hair, it's products. I promise I haven't like rolled in a pile of lint or anything. I don't even know where to begin. Like, there's so much that's happened between my last video and where I am right now. I was actually going to film a vlog for my channel. I went to Hawaii for my winter break and I didn't get back until January. I had brought my camera, like my camera, and I was so determined I was gonna bring my, like, all my right equipment, all of that, but I ended up grabbing the wrong battery charger. How that happened is that I have two Canons. One is like that, and then one is like a small digital camera, and they have very similar looking battery packs. So I grabbed the wrong one, and I didn't have anything to film with except for my cell phone. I had footage that I thought was good, and it was good quality. However, when I went back to edit the footage, I didn't like the way the video was oriented in terms of like full screen and widescreen, like all of that. Like, it just wasn't the right orientation, and I was like, okay, well, I can't post this. Like, I don't want to post it. And before I knew it, it was time to go back to school. The spring semester started for me. I was so focused on just trying to pass like all my classes this semester, and you may think like, oh, that's not hard. It was just one of those classes where it was like, you have to pass this class, and if you don't, and if you can't, then you might as well just like find a new major, basically. And I have been avoiding these types of classes for so long. I've gotten through most of them, but basically my anxieties about the class came true, and I have just been dealing with the consequences of that, I guess. During the school semester, I really don't have time to do anything except for studying, sleeping, breathing, rinse, repeat, and like maybe a few extracurricular activities. This class in particular,
it was just honestly so time consuming.
I was literally living inside of my professor's office hours, and I was going to tutoring, both like free tutoring and like actually paying for a tutor. Like, I was doing all of these things. I was studying my butt off every single day, and I still could not get through this class. And I was like, okay, well, obviously it's not like I'm like the only person in the world or in the school who's had problems with this class. But I was so focused on that. I was like, YouTube was so, like, it was like way in the back of my mind. It was still a priority of mine. Like, I still obviously enjoy it, but just so many other things took precedence over it. Other things got in the way, like a lot of life things, some bigger than others. When I was in Hawaii, I found out that my dog passed away, and some people may think like, okay, who cares? Like, it's just a dog. Like, no, that dog had been with me for half of my life, over half of my life, and it really hit me hard, and I just did not feel motivated to do much of anything. Like, when I was in Hawaii, like, it was a great distraction from just some things that were going on in my life, but I knew that once I came home, that there were things that I had to take care of and that I had to face moving forward. And I did not feel like I was in the right headspace to be in front of a camera to even upload a video. I had creative ideas, it's just on top of that and not really knowing where to start, they were just sitting in my head. It was such an overflow of creative ideas that I just felt stuck. It sounds really ironic and kind of like a conundrum, but I felt stuck. Also, I do not have all of the equipment that I would like to have to film videos. Like, I really don't have the space either. Like, my room, as you may be able to tell, is quite small, and there isn't a place for me to really film. Like, my desk, like, if I were to film from my desk, like, the way the lighting is set up, it wouldn't work. And so the only thing that I have to really use is natural lighting. Obviously, with natural lighting comes certain consequences, like being overexposed. which is why I'm using my cell phone now instead of my like camera, because for whatever reason, the more, I don't know, I guess professional camera, I don't, maybe not, yeah, it seems like it would be more professional, but it no matter what I do, I am just always so overexposed with that camera. And I do plan on eventually using it again. I just want to have more professional lighting, and obviously that costs money. And again, other things take precedence over me spending money on YouTube in terms of bills being paid and school things being paid for. Being a broke college student sucks. During the winter, it's very overcast, it's still very cold, it's very cloudy, and the lighting just isn't, it's not as sunny, you know, which means kind of like a little bit less natural lighting. It's also very rainy in the spring. A lot of dark gray skies out here in Maryland, or at least this part of Maryland that I'm in. And yeah, just so much life stuff. Like I said, some bigger than others, some small. And 2019 has been trying it. Like, it's really been trying it. I mean, every year tries me to some degree, but like this year it's just obstacle after obstacle after curveball after curveball. But you know, I'm getting better at rolling with the punches, because those are never gonna stop. School stuff aside, I've also been dealing with my health. I wanted to get to the root of certain issues that's been going on with my body. Things have been very abnormal with my body in terms of its functions, and I'm being so vague right now, but I don't want to like put too much out there. If you're close enough to me, then you know what I'm talking about. But I have had a lot of abnormal things going on with my body for a while now, and I wasn't really quite sure what was causing it. I thought that these abnormal things were actually so common that they were normal. It wasn't something that really came under my radar or even my doctor's radar until I got a little bit older. I think since February, I was kind of going back and forth between doctors and waiting for test results and getting those test results analyzed, and just a lot of ping-ponging, I guess, back and forth to get my questions answered about what's been going on with me. I did finally get an answer, and it's something that is going to stay with me for the rest of my life. I guess you could call it a condition. It's something that I'm going to have to monitor. I don't really know if it's the one cause of the things that's been going on with my body, or if it's just kind of like a factor. I don't even know when I actually developed this condition. Like, I don't remember a certain point in my life that was like, this isn't right. Like, it's just, it kind of just happened, I guess, at some point or another. But I will say that it happened fairly recently. It's a little bit scary, but also a little bit relieving that I kind of have an answer to what it is, even if it is a little bit scary. Other things that's happened is I cut my hair, obviously, but before I get into that, that's still health related. My acne has been going crazy and going stupid. You know, like, someone told the acne in my body to just like drive the boat, because it's just been really wild lately. There was a point in time about a year ago that I was changing my insurance. I had a dermatologist, but once I changed my insurance, I could no longer see that dermatologist, and I was on Epiduo, and Epiduo worked really well for my skin, actually, but obviously there came a point in time when I ran out and I had to get a refill. For a while, when I didn't have a doctor, like a dermatologist, I was not able to get a refill, and I was like, okay, like that's fine, you know, refills, never heard of her anyway, like it's cool, you know, this will be a great time for me to figure out if my skin can survive without medication, like an acne medication. Yeah, no, the answer is no, that my skin cannot do that. I was trying turmeric face masks, I was trying aloe vera, I was doing all these different concoctions. I was going and getting like drugstore brand acne medication washes. with salicylic acid in them. I also thought, well, since my skin is on medication, maybe it just has to go through a withdrawal period. And my skin just broke out so bad, like just bad, like every freaking day. Like it was always something, whether it was stress, whether it was hormonal, whether it was freaking like pollution, like something was always consistently breaking me out. Like I don't think it was just one thing. And so it was very hard for me to try and get to like the root of that problem. Nothing was working. Nothing. Now that I'm finally back with a dermatologist, now my skin is, I guess, slowly but surely still kind of getting on track. And I still get breakouts like when it's that time of the month for me. And yeah, just like taking care of my health, school, loss, and oh yeah, I cut my hair in January. It wasn't because I wanted to cut it. I cut it because I felt like I had to. My hair was growing really well at one point, and I was going and getting it maintained with like a shop, and like I freaking hate salons. I just got fed up with going to them as a kid, and like they've just kind of scarred me for life. They're way too time consuming, they're expensive. But I was going to get my hair trimmed, and I don't know why, but I just kind of stopped getting it trimmed. Lo and behold, I was getting split ends and my hair was breaking down to the shaft, and I was not retaining my length. And it took me a little while to realize, like I would like run my fingers through my hair, or like let's say I would like scratch, like I got like an itch or whatever, I'd be like, oh, where's the hair? Like there was literally certain parts of my hair that were this short, while other parts of my hair were like out here. And I was like, this is unacceptable. And it took me a while to realize, because my hair still is very thick. I would wear it up. It was so thick that it was passable. Like you would not be able to tell that there were like patches of missing hair. I was like, oh, like my hair is breaking off. And it was really sad because I had spent so long trying to get my hair back in a healthy place. Like my skin, I don't think it was just one thing that was breaking it off. I think it was multiple things. I think it was a mixture of stress and me not trimming it and that sort of thing. So yeah, she's short now, and she's thriving, I guess, and she's just doing her own thing. I don't know when my hair is ever gonna get back to its original length. Maybe I'll be 30, maybe I'll be 40, because my hair just grows so slowly. I feel like so frustrating, because it took so long for my hair to get to a length where I actually like to do twist outs, and now it's gone. I feel like someone took like the cloth underneath, or the tablecloth out from underneath me. So that's just kind of what's been going on in my life lately since I last uploaded a video. I think I hit all the nails on the head about what's been going on. A little fun fact, actually, it took me 5 times to do this video. All I can say is that just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, like and subscribe anyway. I will see you hopefully in the next one.
What?